Hello, this is Christina Wright, and this is my presentation of Mice and Men. So the date that this took place, the performance was in November of 2016. I couldn't find the exact date, but it was November of 2016. It was in New Jersey. I'm so sorry, I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, in New Jersey by Rampell College of New Jersey, and this play was directed by Maria Vale. Some of my personal favorite things from this performance was the characters. My absolute favorite character, I would have to say, would be Lenny because of the consistency of how much Lenny matched up at the play and also in the book I was reading. I've read The Mice of Men, and I love the book. And the actor, in my opinion, put his all into it and made his character almost exact, if not exact, of who he was in the book. All the characters did really well, but his character, Lenny, stuck out more because I feel like it's hard to play a disabled man, and this actor just completely did what he should have done. It was a very great performance. My also favorite things were passion, how passionate all of the characters were, whether it was Curly's wife, Curly, George, Lenny, they all were very passionate and they were all full mode. You could tell that the performance took a long time to be put together, and Maria did a very, very, very good job of directing it. My favorite absolute scene is the one where Curly's wife and Lenny talk in the barn. And I'm going to show a quick snippet of it. I'm sorry, my computer's so slow. Okay, here we are. Okay, that was one of my favorite scenes of the entire performance because not only did Curly's wife and Lenny have an actual, at this point in time, have a somewhat of a relationship. They had a platonic relationship, of course, but this scene, it shows that Curly's wife treated Lenny as if he was just a regular person. Again, everyone else in the town treated Lenny as if he was just this crazy, ignorant, stupid, no good for nothing, don't speak unless I talk to you, boy type person. And I appreciate that in this scene, she just treated him as if he was just a regular old person, someone who she needs to talk to, someone who could understand her. And I think Lenny also appreciated that. Some of the themes there are a lot of themes in this performance, but one of the main themes that I found was love, and that love had no boundaries. So again, everyone in town made fun of Lenny due to his disability. I think his disability was something like autism or Asperger's around those lines. But when Lenny ended up killing Curly's wife, George decided to take Lenny's life. And this wasn't because he was mad at him or he was sick of pulling up with his crap. He was doing this to protect Lenny. George put his pride, all his emotions to the side, and we all knew that. Although George and Lenny had a weird relationship, we all knew that they loved each other. And George knew that Lenny loved him, and Lenny knew that George loved him. So the fact that George was able to kill Lenny to keep him from suffering shows an example of how love has no boundaries. This did hurt George, however. We know that this hurt George, but he knew that he would rather hurt Lenny than have anyone else in town hurt Lenny. And this is my presentation of Mice and Men. Thank you.